Welcome to the Boston Library. Let's go take a look inside. Maybe find a story to read.
Yeah, that's fine.
Wow. Check out this place. That's where we're going. Okay, this one's called Captain Bob Takes Flight. By Ronnie Schotter and illustrated by Joe Cepeda.
That's awesome. That's really awesome.
He was Captain Bob, and he was the finest, fiercest flyer that ever flew the cloud-cluttered skies. Looks like he makes his own aeroplanes. He feared no one, not even the curly-headed control tower who called out his orders, "Clear the runway." "I do the job my way," Bob bravely called back. "The fun way." He needed no help from any ground crew for his mission. With his sky scarf round his neck, wind socks on his feet, and fog goggles over his eyes, he packed his flight bag, chock-a-block full of flying gear. Like he's got a hammer in there. Then climbing into his cushioned cockpit, Bob placed his headphones over his ears. He was ready for takeoff. "Up, up and away, I say," he commanded, pulling up on his throttle bottle. "Back in an hour, control tower," he said. It was a crowded sky, but Bob steered clear of danger. He flew a careful course over under unidentified low-lying objects, scooping them up in his supersonic rescue cup. Then he dropped them one by one where they belonged. Sounds like he might be cleaning his room. "I'm Captain Bob, the flyboy," Bob shouted. "Here we go, loop-de-loop." He pressed his automatic booster control button, turned, and did 3 perfect head and tail spins. Now feeling dizzy, he set his flight path for the wild blue yonder, where he could rest and idle a while. Humming along with his engine, Bob took his harmonica from his instrument panel, then played an airy tune as he zoomed up toward the light of the moon. Sounds pretty cool. High above, where a curtain of clouds floated, free, Bob reached into an air pocket and took out his flight pad and pencil. Time for some skywriting, he announced. Starlight, star bright, I'm Bob, and I write. And way up there beyond the birds in large lovely letters, Bob wrote his words. I'll read it again. Starlight, star bright, I'm Bob, and I write. Now hovering near a skyhook, Bob hitched up to read his favourite flying book. Oh, I wonder what that's going to be. But suddenly a blast of subtly, strangely motherly wind blew in. The cockpit shook. Bob dropped his book. Captain Bob to control tower, he called over the airways. Come in. Control tower to Captain Bob came the reply. Time to land. Is the runway clear? Captain Bob, ace pilot here. Mission done. All clear. Bob wiped some stardust from his wings with his sky scarf, then raised his flaps. Pushing down on his throttle bottle, he waved goodbye to the sky and pointed his nose towards the motherland. It was lunchtime, and Bob was a tired, hungry captain. Turning on his landing lights, he glided down through a pea soup hard to see soup fog. Right. Glad I got these glasses. How that control tower greeted him on his return. She kissed him, told him how she had missed him, then she gave him his lunch. And can you guess why? Do you have any doubt? Because he was Captain Bob, the finest, fiercest flyboy over and out. Alright. That was a cool one.
Yeah, just turn out. You want to start walking this way and we can walk around outside?